Hello. It's been a while for this channel. I'm gonna shout out my cousin Joseph because he's the one that said I haven't done one of these in a while. So I'll give you one now. I'll start with some Updates. The heart failure. It's not so bad. The main problem I have is I can't up the workouts. I can't up the activity for like longer than, say I were to run. I couldn't run for more than a minute because I'm a hot mess if I'm trying to jog. Not forget running. If I'm trying to jog for more than a minute, and then I'm just a hot mess. I have to sit down. It's pressure in the chest. It's not a good feeling, but it's a lot better than before. Slowly, it's not a big accomplishment, but slowly losing the weight. I'm at 250 now, and I kept saying forever I want to be even 200, But hey, it's just not happening, right? Um, Diabetes is, for the most part, under control. Like 95% under control. There's a few times that diabetes goes up high, and those numbers are about 160, and that's a high one for me. I used to wake up with like a 230 for blood sugar. I used to, but now I got it mostly under control. But that's my morning check. At my highest is in the morning when I just wake up, at about 150, 160. When I do my evening check after I take my supplements and my meds, 130 is average. But I was jumping for joy when I had a 108, a 108. I was like, wow, what did I do today? So treadmill, 2 miles an hour, and then I'm just walking for an hour just on the treadmill. I listen to a lot of Reddit. Yeah, I have a problem with this narrators, Reddit narrators on YouTube. I listen to them while I do my walk. I stretch, and that's about that. So the dinner I just came from today was at Golden Chopsticks, and a negative thing to do would be to look at all the food that was ordered and ask myself, what can I not eat? So I started to ask myself, what can I eat? Look at always the positive. What can you eat? Not so much the negative of what you can't eat, right? So I did that and caught up with some cousins. It wasn't bad. It was good. Some of them I haven't seen in a while. Most of them I haven't seen in a long while. It's nice to come out the lockdown after 2 years and then be able to visit people, talk to people without having a mask on and whatnot. And oh boy, December 30th, right? Yeah, December 30th, and the year is about to come to an end. That's so cliche, and I don't want to be like, oh my god, my 2023 is going to be so much better than my 2022. It's like, why not just start now? Why do you have to start when the number changes? Start now. And easy for me to say it, harder for me to do it. I just had huge, well, the biggest sales I've been doing is my collections. So I'm going back into the storage locker, and I'm looking at, see, my first wave of sales was doubles and triples of my folding pocket knives, doubles and triples of this, doubles and triples of that, because I ran with the 3 is 2, 2 is 1, and 1 is none. So always have a backup, always have a double, and that's because of flashlights. So flashlights and folding knives and tactical gear and whatever. I sold most of that, and that's about 70%. So I had the remaining 30% that I wanted to keep. And then that sale was 2017, 2018, right? I consistently sold things, triples and doubles, until I was left with mostly one of everything. Now I'm looking at, let's say, folding pocket knives. Now I'm looking at, do I need this? The life of this blade is gonna just stay inside my storage locker, and I have to keep thinking to myself, well, I can't take it with me. I can't take it with me. I might as well let somebody else enjoy it. Maybe a knife. Someone who buys it is gonna cherish that knife and take good care of it, use it, and me, it's just gonna sit in a storage locker, cold, dark, and what's the life of it? Next up is gonna be my anime figures. I have quite a bit, and I have to start. I have to start looking at this. Okay, it's in the storage. Just get rid of it. This figure's in the storage. Get rid of it. I want to turn my cube, my 10-foot by 10-foot by 10-foot deep cube of a storage locker. I want to turn it back down to a smaller locker, because I think a letter that came in says that my storage fees went up again. So, okay, I have to get into a smaller locker. I gotta get into a smaller locker back again. Get down to a smaller. The original reason why I bought a locker is to store my taekwondo gear that I use for class. That's a noble use for a storage locker. But no, it became a place for my figures, my gear, all the stuff I can't keep at home. Hey, that's the lesson I'm learning. Just to almost, to become somewhat of a minimalist. But things like this is a gift from Christmas, and I'm like, I think this is the best gift I ever got. I've always wanted to pull the trigger on the Mario hat, but I never wanted to. Because but someone bought it for me. I'm like, bam, now it's mine. So gifts, I think I'll collect gifts. If someone buys me a gift, I won't sell it or trade it. It's just that I bought so much stuff for myself that now I can do. I mean, I'm never gonna get my full money back. Never, ever, ever. But I'll get some money back and put it towards something else that I'm not gonna collect. More like experiences. So I guess the final bits is that's the biggest events. So that's pretty much the update, and thank you for listening. I will talk to you all later.